up, people? This your boy ChaYsuh. You heard me? Yeah, I know from the title of the video, y'all probably like, what the fuck is this shit? This ain't no music video. This ain't no new song. What's going on? Well, something happened today that reminded me to do something that I should have done a while ago. Oh, excuse me. Damn, that was nasty. But something I should have done a while ago because it's been requested. People wanted to hear my anxiety story. How did it start? How do I deal with it? How does it feel? So yeah, a lot of y'all probably coming to this for that. You know, you might not even be fans of my music. You probably just finding out you have anxiety and you trying to figure out how to deal with it. You want to know if you have anxiety. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to make this quick as possible though. But my anxiety started in 2015. It was like April or May of 2015, and I was going through a breakup. The breakup wasn't the cause of the anxiety though, but I'm about to get into that. I was going through a breakup, and you know, obviously as men, what we try to do is we try to occupy our time. You know what I'm saying? Doing shit, going places. You know what I'm saying? I was pretty much going out every night. Even though I had to work the next morning, drinking every fucking day, I just ain't care. Like, I was just trying to, ease the pain I was feeling. But, I was hanging around some peoples, man, and, it was some things that they did that I've never done before. I don't knock it, but, I just was like, fuck it, I might as well. So, I decided to experiment with some damn ecstasy, man. Dumb, I know. I mean, some people enjoy it. I don't knock you for it, but you about to soon find out why I never fuck with that shit again. I'm gonna just stick to my liquor. But like I say, going through a breakup, trying to ease my mind, think about other things. So I ended up taking one. So I took one, and an hour or so, it started kicking in. And, I was like, damn, this shit feel good. I was happy, energetic. Definitely was more energetic than I am now. I need to wake up because I gotta go to the studio. But I was happy, energetic, couldn't stop fucking talking. All I wanted to do was just drive around and listen to music. And later on that night, it turned bad. Like they say, ecstasy makes you horny. Yes, I was very fucking horny. I'm on the phone texting this chick, you know what I'm saying, trying to see what up with the move. And out of nowhere, my heart just started beating like stupid. Like, it just started beating stupid hard. Like, it felt like my shit was about to jump out my chest. Like, if you watch the cartoon, it looked like my shit was doing this. Like, my heart was going through my damn shirt like that. No bullshit. Like, that's how it felt. I literally felt my heart. It felt like my heart was knocking against my chest bone. That's how hard and fast it was beating. So, immediately, I jumped the fuck up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I stopped texting. I jumped the fuck up. I'm like, man, what the fuck going on? Like, I immediately started tripping. Never had a panic attack in my life. Never had anxiety in my life. Didn't even know what it felt like. That's why I didn't know what it was. But I immediately just got up and I ran outside. Why did I run outside? I have no idea. I was staying with my mom at the time, but she saw how fast I moved, and she was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? I was like, nothing. But I was clearly freaking the fuck out, and she knew it. So, me being embarrassed about the situation, because, I knew better, man. That's why I never did it before, because I saw what it did. Some people could handle it, some people couldn't. I used to sell it, and I seen, firsthand what it could do. I seen some people be cool on it, and some people be bad on it. I was, unfortunately, one of the people who was bad on it. Like, it wasn't my thing. I didn't react to it how I thought I was. I thought the whole roll was going to last the way it did in the first hour, but motherfuckers ain't warned me that they had different phases of this shit. But anyway, back to the topic. So, me being embarrassed about the situation, I'm not wanting to tell nobody what I did to get in this situation. You know what I'm saying? I literally ended up calling 911 and a fucking EMS came. But I didn't go to no hospital then, like, because I was like embarrassed, like I say, but they asked me what was wrong. I told them it felt like I was having chest pains. And, now I wasn't having no chest pains. My heart was just beating fast as shit. But, they hooked me up to the EKG machine, and everything was fine. So she was like, what did you do? I said, all I've been doing is drinking all night. And then, obviously, that was a lie. They knew it was a lie because they ain't even smell no alcohol on me like that. I hadn't took a shower and everything. And after a while, I'm not a good liar. So I just fucking said, fuck it, I just told the truth. And they literally kind of started laughing at me because they was like, oh man, you just going through the effects of the shit. And I mean, I guess I got too excited. I don't know. I don't know what the cause was. I mean, I know the cause was obviously me taking that shit, but I don't know what triggered the panic attack because I was not worried about nothing. Like, I was just fucking happy. I guess I was too happy that my body was like, oh no, nigga, you tripping. You ain't never been this happy before. Something ain't right. And it just panicked or whatever. But that's what triggered it. Like, I ended up going, I could talk this story the whole fucking the whole night, because this is a pretty long ass story. If y'all really want to hear the full story, then leave a comment below and let me know that y'all want to, and I'll make a separate video explaining that horrible ass situation. It's kind of funny on some parts now that I done survived it, but I'm just saying, it's like, if you really care to hear that whole story, let me know. But anyway, so long story short, I ended up reacting bad to that shit, and ended up in the hospital. Not because I needed to be, because my stupid ass panicked and went. And they couldn't even do nothing. They all they did was just lay me there, and it had to take its course. You know what I'm saying? And the next morning, I woke up, I thought everything was fine. But it wouldn't. That was just the beginning of every fucking thing that's going on. So, get home. I'm thinking everything normal. So when I get home, I go get in the bed. I'm just laying down. I'm just trying to shake back because I feel beat up now. Like, I'm coming down off that damn pill, and I just feel like shit now. So I guess that's the effects afterwards or whatever. But I'm laying down and I reach over and I grab my pack of cigarettes and I light up a cigarette. And about 3 pulls into it, the shit happened again. Like, my heart started beating fast again. And I was like, what the fuck? I can't be having a heart attack because they checked the shit and I was good. So I freaked out again. My ass called 911 again. And this time I told my mama. I didn't tell her what I did the night before, but I told her what was going on. And she, of course, freaking her shit. Like, she flipping her shit like, oh my God, and like my chest. And it really felt like I could not breathe, man. Like, I'm, like, about to hyperventilate because I'm breathing so goddamn fast and hard because I feel like I can't breathe, like, but I'm breathing. But it felt like I couldn't. So the ambulance get there. They put my ass in the EMS and they took me to the hospital. And they ran all kind of tests. I'm talking about, they gave me a blood culture. They put me in a CAT scan machine. I was like, something ain't right. Something is wrong. I'm talking about, they did blood work. Man, they did every test possible. That damn Dr. Bill was so motherfucking high, bro, that I'm going to have to get rich with this rap shit to pay that motherfucker off, bro. Because I told them to run everything. Something wasn't right. So, at the end of all the tests, I was sitting in the hospital about 6 hours, man. After all them tests, the only thing came back was, my blood pressure was elevated. But obviously your blood pressure going to be elevated because you're stressing, you're tripping. So they sent my ass home. For the next 2 weeks, man, I went to the hospital maybe 7 times. Finally, the hospital in Zachary, Louisiana, Lane Memorial, one of the doctors, man, he asked me, he said, do you have anxiety? It's like, what the fuck is anxiety? Like, what the fuck is that? It's like, man, I think you suffering from anxiety, man. I think you having panic attacks because nothing is wrong with you. You healthy as an ox. Your blood pressure a little elevated, but that's probably because you stressing over what's wrong. So, he said, I'm gonna give you these pills or whatever. I forgot what it was, chlorezepam or something like that. It was a little tablet that I put under my tongue and it dissolves and it calms me down. He said, if this worked for you when you having another one of these episodes, you suffering from anxiety. he was already knowing what was going on. He knew it was anxiety. I didn't know what the hell it was. So when I started feeling like I was freaking out again, I took one, and it worked. And that's when I discovered that what I was going through was panic attacks and anxiety. And if you want to know how it feels, boy, you want to know how it feels, man. It's horrible. Like it's different feelings for everybody. Everybody don't feel the same way, but I'm pretty sure I'm about to be real general. You probably be like, oh my God, I feel the same way. Man, it's like your vision go from high definition to fuzzy. It's like you see when before the panic attack or the anxiety attack kick in, you see clearly. It's like high definition. But then when you start going through the anxiety, it's like your vision change. It's like the quality isn't as good or something. You know what I'm saying? You get worrisome. You think you about to die. You just feel like you about to die. Like you just feel like this it. You feel like it's dread, man. It's miserable. Like you just feel like this is it. This is a wrap. Like I'm out of here. Like you feel like shit. You feel bad. You feel nervous. You don't want to do nothing. I'm talking about for 3-4 months probably, bro. I didn't do shit. Went to work, came home. Whew. Shit. Went to work, came home, and just fucking fell in the bed. Like, and that was my life for like 4 or 5 months. And wasn't going nowhere, wasn't doing music. Lost, scared, confused, not knowing, like just in my mind wondering, like, man, am I gonna have to deal with this shit for the rest of my life? Is this ever gonna go away? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I just want to be normal again. You know what I'm saying? Like you miss your old life when you going through this shit. You miss your old life when you thought you was going through so much shit and you was complaining about everything. You kind of regret ever doing it now, because now you going through something way worse. Like this shit, the problems I went through before anxiety didn't even compare to this shit. Like you took everything for granted before you started experiencing anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Shit is horrible, bro. But like I said, I developed it last year, like April 2015, and I've been dealing with it since. It's actually not that bad anymore. I had an anxiety attack today. You know, you never get used to that feeling, man. You never get used to that feeling. Like you would think that since you done had it so many times, you would think like when it come, you would just be like, oh fuck it, that's just an anxiety attack. It'll pass. Nah, you still freak the fuck out. You still trip. You know what I'm saying? You still worry. You still be on your toes because you never get used to that feeling, especially if you'd have been about 2-3 weeks without having one, and then all of a sudden it just come out of nowhere and you forgot how I felt. Oh, it's gonna be a bitch. But they not as bad no more. I pretty much know how to control them for the most part. I don't take medicine regularly for the shit, because I really don't like medicine. I'm more one of a natural type of dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm that dude that drink a shot of apple cider vinegar every morning. I'm that dude that eat raw garlic in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Along with turmeric and fucking ginger root, and you know I'm a health freak now. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know me, y'all know this. Like I done lost over 100 pounds, and my goal is to go ahead and drop these last 40. You know what I'm saying? I'll be a big sexy motherfucker, you heard me? But you know, I'm pretty much a health freak now. And I mean, I'm not no workout junkie, and then I'm just real health conscious. And I think anxiety pretty much had a say-so in there, because I think the type of anxiety I had was like health anxiety, because I kept fucking worrying about, like, I kept thinking like my heart was gonna stop. Like I thought it was gonna just stop working. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna stop beating. Like obviously that happens when we, you know, eventually go on up to the upper room, but I mean, you're not about to die when you're having an anxiety attack. You're not about to die. That's just your mind fucking with you. It's reacting to whatever fucking scenario you put in your mind to make you think you tripping. When you were perfectly fine, you alright, ain't nothing wrong with you, man. You just going through it, just thinking in your mind that this shit only gonna last about 3 to 5 minutes. I mean, when it first started for me, it'll last all day. I'm not gonna lie. Like, from waking up to going to sleep, full blown anxiety the whole day, horrible. And I just got on YouTube, man, and started researching online. I got on Google and I just started doing a bunch of research and just trying to figure out ways to cope with this shit, because this shit was really ruining my life. Like, I was not doing nothing that I love to do no more. Like I said, I was dating a chick at the time. Even though, like, yeah, I know y'all saying, didn't you just say you just was getting out of a relationship? Yeah, of course, you know what dudes do. We try to move on quick to get over the last one. But that's out. The chick I was dating at the time, like, wasn't hanging out with her like I normally was no more. Wasn't talking to her. Like, the shit changes you. It changes you, and it'll ruin a relationship if that person don't understand. You gotta be with somebody who understands. Fortunately, she understood. You know what I'm saying? She like, I never used to care about cuddling or none of that shit, man. But boy, anxiety turned the biggest man to a bitch. I ain't lying. Like, I just needed that. I needed that presence. I needed that energy. I needed that heat, that body heat. I just needed to know that somebody was there who cared. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to be alone. Like, I'm talking about, I slept with my door open for months. My door open and unlocked. When I went to the bathroom, the door unlocked. Like, I was scared to be locked up anywhere, because I was like, if I die, ain't nobody gonna find me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the kind of shit that I was thinking about. But you know, things that I did, man, to ease it is to learn about it. You gotta learn about it. You gotta find out what your triggers is. You gotta find out what type of situations, you know, bring on that situation. Like, I know that shit just sounding crazy. Hold up. Okay. You gotta find out what triggers your anxiety. You gotta find out what situations to avoid, basically. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, you're gonna fuck yourself every time. I meditate. I listen to a lot of soothing music. And I just try to keep good energy around me. I'm a believer in the universe, the energies, you know what I'm saying? I believe in the law of attraction. You just gotta be in tune, man. Like, this anxiety has been like a fucking curse, but it's kind of been like a blessing too, because it's opened my mind up to shit that I just wouldn't even, you know, think twice to care about. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you going through this, you start to care a whole lot more. You start appreciating the little things. You know, in the midst of learning about anxiety, you run into a lot of helpful things that not only good for anxiety as far as easing it, but just daily shit in your life, period, that just makes your life, your quality of life better. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then, though, I get a bad one. Today I had a real bad one. My blood pressure was like 176/80. My heart rate was like 146 beats per minute. Like, that's some scary numbers. You know what I'm saying? But after it went away, blood pressure dropped down to 132/80, and, you know, my heart rate had normalized to like 85, 80. You know what I'm saying? But the shit is scary, and it's not something you get used to. I don't wish it on my worst enemy. That's how it feels. That's how I deal with it as well. I started a Facebook group called the Vent Room. You know what I'm saying? Because some people deal with it differently. They like to talk about it and make them feel better. Some people just like to ball up in the ball and, you know, just avoid everybody. But I'm one of the people that like to talk. I'm a Gemini, so I'm very social. You know what I'm saying? You know, just type in the Vent Room on Facebook. It's a group. It is private. Everything that we talk about in there stays in there. Also, you can add me on Twitter, which is ChaYsuh, ChaYSUH. You can add me on Instagram. You can search the same. Facebook, ChaYsuh. Everything is ChaYsuh. Snapchat, ChaYsuh. But I'm about to start vlogging a whole lot more, man, because people, it's good for me anyway, because I do music. And for two, I ain't lying. I live a pretty fucking interesting life. I ain't lying. My views are different than a lot of people. People find me real interesting, and I don't embrace that. I don't embrace that lane enough, and I should. I hope this was helpful, man, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people right now are watching this video because y'all searched how to deal with anxiety. What is anxiety? How does it feel? It does give you a breath of fresh air knowing that there's other people out there that that deal with it. You know what I'm saying? It's common. It's very fucking common. I think statistically 6 to 7 out of 10 people suffer from that shit. It's very common, but people don't feel comfortable talking about it. It's kind of embarrassing. They don't want people to think they crazy. If you in a relationship, it is extremely important, especially if you just not going through it. It's extremely important for you to be with someone who cares to understand this shit. This shit is real. It's not just in your mind, like everybody's just in your mind. It's a mind thing. Nah, this shit is real, and it can control you if you let it. Thank God I have a strong mind, man, and I had the will to fight and get my life back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know some people who let it control them. They don't do nothing. They just go to work, come home, and ball up. And I'm miserable for them. When I'm around those type of people, that shit triggers my anxiety. Like, energy, man. Your energy. You got to stay around positive energy, good vibes. So, y'all subscribe to me. Comment down if y'all want me to tell y'all that whole story about my experience with that bullshit that led up to this. Anything else you want me to talk about? You need some advice? You want to know my outlook on relationships? You know what I'm saying? I'm a pretty informative dude. I know a lot of shit, but I don't know everything. I'm learning every day. I learn something new every day. I'm making my mission to learn something new every day. I'm real verbal, and you know what I'm saying? I'm real verbal. Like, I don't mind talking, long as it's something worth saying. Otherwise, I'll be quiet and look at you stupid. But I'm about to head to the studio. This shit ran way longer than I expected. Check out my album on iTunes, Google Play, ChaYsuh High Definition, ChaYsuh. I'm saying this for the new people. Obviously, yeah, that's my old lady texting me. But obviously, for the people who are already here, y'all already know what's up with me. Y'all already know. But this for the new people, because I know a lot of new people about to come around from this video. So, you came to listen to me for 23 minutes. Take 3 to 5 minutes to go check out my music. You heard me? It's your boy ChaYsuh. Y'all be easy. Grind stars. Bow.